Oops, sorry about that. Accidentally cut the camera off, and I don't feel like merging the videos, so you're going to get a bonus episode of Betrayal at Krondor. Welcome back, folks. So yeah, unfortunately, the way I have this set up is the quick key for pausing the camera, and also exits out of dialogue. I don't know, whatever the fuck it's set up to do. Yeah, can't really fuck with controls, so. And I'm not messing with my my recording controls because I am totally used to the way it is. All right, let's see. We do need rest. We don't need that many rations, though. There was something different about the shell. Perhaps it was the color or texture, but he was sure he had never seen another quite like it in all his trading meets that he'd ever attended. The oddest thing about it was the pattern of 10 bumps on the inner lip of the shell. What could we possibly do with this shell? Come on, get the jump on him. Advantage is lost. But we're still going first. No, sir. You keep that dirty dragon breath off of me. Oh! That's all she wrote. Get that dragon, Owen. Get that wyvern. You get an A for effort. I'm beginning to feel strange. I feel like laying down and taking a nap right here. We must be nearing the sleeping glades that Prince Kalen spoke of. I recall he said we should remain close to the mountains once we pass north of the river's fork. We should be able to avoid effects of the spell if he spoke truly. The enemy crept toward them. We're gonna have to fight, Owen said. We pissed off some wyverns. Damn, Gorth laid that motherfucker to rest. Do 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 do. Finish him. Owen used the key, opening up the splintered door on rusted hinges. They peered into the darkened shaft that led into the ancient ruins. Turning to Gorath, Owen shrugged his shoulders. So, shall we go in? The door was open. They entered the cavern, and Owen noticed how cool the air felt upon his face. Wishing his clothes were heavier or his skin thicker, he rubbed his elbows as they descended into the ruin. Oh yeah. Alright, up in the dungeon. Hey! Some blessed armor we're going to be leaving behind. I can't tell what the fuck that is. Ice ran the length of Owen's spine. Rizolke? Oh, some shade spirits. Ouch. Sorry, Gorath. Jesus. Let's get you back up to par. I'm a healing freak, I'm a fucking healing freak, yeah! I haven't done a good game song in a while. I hate that you can't, well, you can't easily put the words on your videos like you used to be able to. You could just type right over them in the editor. Oh, it's all drawn out and difficult, and I don't have 5 minutes to learn that shit. I'm too busy with Krondor. That's gonna hurt. Enough of this shit. Alright, got that melee. Yeah, we're digging that shit up. Give me that money. Latham McCann. Loved the mines, never wanted to leave. McCann, that name's familiar. That's that other dwarf we were talking to. Right in the dwarf village, I believe. They agreed to attack. It looks like a couple more shades. Acting shady. They caught their opponents by surprise. Good. Good, good, good. Yeah, you better get back over there, you bastard. He's toast. He had like a hit point left. Never trust a chest in the dungeons. Owen grabbed Gora's shoulders. Startled by the sudden movement, Goroth halted and gazed at his companion. What's wrong? The chest owner replied, give me a moment, concentrating in his thoughts. Another scene overlaid the one already before him, different only in the fact that it included a man kneeling before a box, a skin of naphtha in his hand. It's trapped, Owen replied, dazed by the effects of the spell. Someone's rigged this shit. You deactivated. Oh, money shot! 1,600 gold. Yes, please. More shades. More shady business happening in the hallways. Come on, get that stealth. They caught their opponents by surprise. Do the same shit. Oh, he went for Owen this time. Switching it up a bit. Put your ass in the ground. You can't hurt Owen, bro. He's got the dragon skin. That motherfucker's still alive? Oh, you bastard. I had a feeling he was going to do that. Oh shit, wrong guy. Fuck it. Take him out. Got that strength buff. Yeah. .50 strength. Gorath is a force to be reckoned with. What is it of yours that you see every day, but our leader sees only rarely? No fucking clue. Equals. Word just came to me. I'm that fucking good. Ooh. Can go back to enchanted corals. Looks like we got a new spell. Looked like it said shit for a second. I'm gonna go ahead and take those other corals actually. They're much better. You can't beat the enchanted. Poisoned elven corals. Ooh. Don't grow too attached to this thing. Without it, you'll never even know it's gone. But be careful, friend. It is much easier to lose on kingdom soil. As soon as I saw the F and the E, I knew it was life. Oh, one of these rings and another scroll. We already have that spell. We can try to sell it. Counteract the effects of enchanted blades. Armor. We're already rocking around with this shit. It's a tenner. Let's trade it. Let's get the tenner. I like that ring. That helps out. I don't think I need two of them though. Didn't even get a chance to... Fuck. Time to heal. Had enough of that bullshit. Alright, we got something really exciting coming up, I think. Need to use the key of lineages to get through this door. Where once there were 3, now there are only 2 ancient Kendars, whom we sent to their doom. I'm not sure how you're supposed to know this. It has to do, I guess, with the lore in the game. This isn't your average riddle. But is it the name of an ancient sword, I guess? Riddles. I'm sure it popped up somewhere in the 30-some-odd adventuring hours of adventuring we've done. There we go. What do we have here? An exotic sword set with brilliant stones of lapis and sapphire. The hilt was beautifully jeweled, but the sword blade had been broken away. Still, as Owen held it in his hand, he sensed it had potential to be a deadly weapon. Oh shit, let's do a free heal. A searing flash of heat vaporized the shell as Gora touched it to the hilt of the Riddles sword, elongating itself into a swirling length of blue flame. Around it, a shell of silver and steel congealed, forming first a blade and then a scabbard of unparalleled workmanship. Welcome, folks, to the best fucking weapon in the game. Boom. The Sword of Limbs Krogma, 4971. The Garda Revanche, 9140, baby! Holy shit! Cautious at first, and then with eagerness, Gorth wrapped his fingers around the hilt of the Riddles sword and drew it hissing from its scabbard of flawless silver. On the blade, runes glimmered in lines of sundered flame, their meaning indecipherable to most, but clear to any who held the blade. Avenge. There you go. Rockin' sockin' robots. So it's good I didn't put the bless 3 on this, because now we want to bless 3 this sword to make it fucking ridiculous. Technically I could drop this, but I'd prefer to sell it. We'll see what happens first. Should I grab the rubies out of there too? God dang it. I did not. I think we're good. Alright. Gorath is gonna mess shit up now. You in trouble. Of course, they got big resistance. $52. Can't wait to see how much it does do. Somewhat of flesh. It's got great accuracy. Whoa, skipped right past that shit. Owen gaped, awash in light. Elvander glistened in its circuitous fairy walkways decked in glowing lanterns of brushed gold and crystal. Above, a canopy of silver-white leaves arched over the whole of the treetop city, masking from view whether sun or moon reigned in the skies beyond. Gorath, isn't this the most perfect place you've ever seen? Owen exclaimed. I never dreamt of anything like this. Squire, if you can hold your tongue for a moment, Gorath said, it might behoove you to bow to their queen. Flushed with embarrassment, Owen turned heel, shriveling as he noticed the cloaked figures who waited patiently upon their throne. Quickly he folded an obeisance. Obeisance? I don't even know what the fuck that word is. Hoping sincerely that human manners would be appropriate in the Elven court. We have come from Krondor with news about Pug of Stardock, Owen said. We were in hopes. Silence, child! Queen Aglarana spoke gently, her pale blue eyes glowing in the shadows. Though we would hear of our dear friend Pug, we first must attend to the unraveling of eons. Inclining her head towards Gorath, whose voice and composure took on a grave edge, you have come before us as a Moradhild, but never may you leave Elvander as such. Are you willing to return to us, your ancient kin-cousin? Rage flashed in his eyes. Trembling with emotion, Gorath advanced on the queen, his hand darting to the hilt of his sword. No, Gorath, Owen gasped, knowing his voice was too small to stay his friend's wrath. You can't! I was Gorath of the clan Ardanian, he spat, his voice thick with ageless contempt. Color drained from his face as he gripped ever more tightly the sword at his side. I am Gorath, and I formally return to the Eledhel and swear fealty to Aglarana, Queen of Elves, and to Thomas, Prince, Consort, and War Leader. Falling to one knee, he knelt low before Aglarana's feet. I am yours to command, lady. His heart hammering and unsteady tattoo in his chest, Owen stared in frank appraisal of the elves before him. Except for a glazed expression lingering on the Prince Consort Thomas's face, he saw no evidence that any of them had witnessed anything unusual. Rise! From this day forward, you are no longer Moradil Gorath, Aglarana said. You are a member of the family of Elvander and of the Eledhel. When your quest is done, you will return here and be with us. That is our desire. What is this news of Pug? As if wakening from a dream, the Elven war leader spoke the magician's name with great concern, his dark eyebrows rising in interest as Owen began to elaborate the details. At times he would request that certain details be repeated, but always his glassy eyes became sharply focused when Owen spoke the names of Pug and the members of Arutha's court. By the moons, that means trouble, Thomas coughed as the boy finished his tale. The Book of Macros is not a book, but instead a gift that Pug gave me long ago. I was to use it to come to him if he ever left that message for me. I must go. You cannot, love. Even now I sense the effects of the pain-killing herbs beginning to wear off, Aglarana said, laying a pale hand on Thomas's shoulder. As if broaching a delicate subject, she continued quietly. 3 days ago, the war leader was struck with a poisoned blade. Only last evening did his fever abate, but he demanded to be brought here when he heard that a Moradhild was returning. He hasn't the strength for the trip. You must go in his stead. Don't try my patience, bitch. Pug needs my help, and I shall go. Struggling to gain his feet, he blanched with the effort, standing straight only by groping the back of his throne. How many of our kin carried you here, my warlord? The queen asked, her voice laced with concern. Was it 5 or 6? You are no longer possessed by the soul of Ashen Sugar. You are not gifted with immortality. None doubt your strength or loyalty, Thomas, but you owe it to Pug to be able to send help. As always, my love, you are wise, Thomas whispered, his strength beginning to fail him. Reaching beneath the seat of his throne, he brought forth a leather tome covered with dust. You may not be the strongest or the fastest, Tomas, but we are able, and we are here. Send us to him. I have little choice. You, Gorath, shall be my emissary in this. May the blessings of Alavander go with you, and tell Pug I am sorry. We shall. Whoa, poof! Welcome to Chapter 7, The Long Ride. Bells tolled in the towers of North Warden. Jubilant guards shouted from the walls, slapped backs, exchanged war stories only days old. Already a bard was milling through the crowd, gathering names and places, scribbling them down as fast as he could. Tonight they would gather and they would drink, and they would pay old Tomney the minstrel each time he sang their names. Listening to the general hubbub drifting in through an open shutter, Signier James allowed himself a grim smile as he dropped down to where Arutha the Locklear conferred over a battle map. By the day's end, I warrant that Delacan will have died on the sword point of every man here, James said. It's a shame he wasn't really leading that raid. Indeed, Arutha agreed, his eyes shrouded as he brooded about something. I would like to ask him a few questions. I leave for Hardcastle at noon. Even though the Mordhell have turned from here, I am certain that the first of them will be upon our troops there by sunup tomorrow. Fortunately, my army will be there to greet them. Still, I wish I knew what they were up to. Arutha glanced up, startled, as the page boy skidded into the chamber. Beg your pardon, my lord, the boy stuttered. They have captured the Mordhill, raiding leader. Without pause, Arutha's eyes hardened. Prepare him for questioning. Cooperate now, Mordhill, and I promise you'll live to see your children become adults. Daunt me, and I'll have your eyes for necklace beads, and your manhood for an inkwell. My death will be important. If you think we shall torture you unto death, I would advise that you ponder my mood. Anxious though I am to have the answer, I will keep you screaming this side of death, a month or a year, or until I feel well satisfied that we have heard all that you have to say. A day, a month, you've already lost. Nail my entrails to your doorpost, feed my brain to your dogs. It will not matter. Even if you act now, you'll be too late. You will win only pain for your trouble, asshole. Instruct him, torturer. You do not listen. We know the secret of Sethanon. We shall free him. What secret? Why to Sethanon? 10 years ago we attacked with Mermandamus. You captured, imprisoned him. Deluded fool, we killed Mermandamus at Sethanon and burned his bones for potash. There's nothing there for Delacan to find. A lie, we have spied. What else could you guard so closely? How does he think he will win past our garrison at High Castle? He hasn't enough men. Answer me. Rift machine. The Six Hammer machine. It can take them place to place. Like a door between great distances. Even while your troops die at Sethanon, we will walk through the machine. We shall be through the Dimwood and inside Sethanon a week before you can reach us. Your troops will be exhausted. The day will be ours. A rift machine inside the Dimwood. That bastard Surani magician has been consorting with Delacan. Torture, tell Signors James and Locklear to ride to the Dimwood. They must find and destroy that rift machine while I ride at High Castle and divert our forces once more. Time is of essence. All right. Well, the only bad thing about that is we lost our awesome sword. We're back to sword level 2. Second best sword. Starting chapter 7. James struggled to make sense of it all as the enemy advanced. Took him out. Oh, poison rations. That's what I've always wanted. Gotta cast the spell patches. We don't have more to do. What goes down to the cellar with 4 legs, but comes back with 8? What? Goes down to the cellar with 4 legs and comes back with 8. Mouse. Mouses. Mousers. I don't understand that at all. The fuck just happened? The fuck is a mouser? Only mouser I know is from Super Mario 2. Oh, your shit wore off already? Come on, man. You hear it speak, for it has a hard tongue, but it cannot breathe, for it does not have a lung. A bell. Holy shit. Has a tongue but never talks, has no legs but sometimes walks. A shoe. Shoe has a tongue. Nah, how about none of that shit? 4 chesticles. Bloodless and boneless, it travels about time, yet it never leaves home. Oh, bloodless and boneless, it travels about, yet it never leaves home. Ah. Snail never leaves its home. Well, that replaces it. That's no fun. It's frosty. You seek it out when your hunger is ripe. It sits on 4 legs and smokes a pipe. Shove. Stove! Got a spell that time. Spell that we already know. I believe the spell is, let me look it up. I think it's Night Fingers. We don't need this shit. Am I ever going to use that? I just want to use it, the egg, once just to show it, but I didn't do it in the last vid. And I don't think Patras even has that spell. Just one, huh? It's not the same bitch we already killed, or helped out earlier. She gone. Oh, nice. Alright, we got a new spell that time. That is the spell called River Song. That summons a Rosalki. So we can summon spirits now to help us out if we need to. Alright, they don't look spoiled. Should be nice and maxed on our rations here. The tavern was locked tight. The sign says this place is called the Fife and Laurel, said James. A man in dark-colored clothes suddenly appeared behind them. The Fife and Laurel is closed, he hissed. It's been closed since the destruction of Sethanon. You're looking for something to eat? There's good trapping to the southeast. Before they could say another word, the man slipped away. Okay. More chesticles. Which means we need more magic casted. Bluer. When they are caught, they are thrown away. Then, when they escape, you itch all day. When they are caught, they are thrown away. When they escape, you itch all day. Cleat. Might be fleas make you itch. No? Wait, that's not how you spell fleas. That's how you spell fleas. He stands beside the road in a purple cap and tattered green cloak. Those who touch him curse him. Is a person in the game? Those who touch him poison ivy. I curse him. Critters. Yeah, I thought about this one for a few minutes and I couldn't figure it out, but it does make sense once you know the answer. Thistle. Thistle plant is green with a purple cap and has thorns, I believe. Alright, couple spells which we already own. There's the heavy crossbow. Oh, you both got heavy. We need to upgrade you from a light to a heavy, sir. Alright, thistles and fleas. Petrus was beginning to look pale. James felt a little guilty for having dragged a magical advisor along on such an extended mission. But since he had no knowledge whatsoever of magic, Prince Arutha had thought it wise to at least have him take a look at the alien rift machine. One of them counted on was that they would have been making much of their journey on foot. For days they had ridden at a panic pace astride 3 of its finest chargers lent from the stables at Northwarden. Driven too hard for too long, the horses had all died within hours of one another, expiring long before they had reached the outer rim of the dim forest. From there, they were forced to walk, sneaking past a patrol of goblins, who were taking up defensive position on the road leading north out of the Dimwood. Now far behind enemy positions, and without quick transport, they had a very difficult task ahead of them. So, nothing much to accomplish. Find something the size of a man in the whole of Dimwood shouldn't be too difficult. Not the most difficult thing Arutha has ever had us do. Remember that berry hunt we went on after the Rift Wall? Very nearly wouldn't have found them if we hadn't realized the rainfall had been heavier that year. I'm just sorry we had to drag poor old Petrus along on this one. You worry about your own skins, you whelps. I can run with the best of them, and you two ain't no exception. Get your runny nose on me and I'll brain the both of you. Better listen to him, Jimmy. He's a killer. I believe you're right. So where do you think we should start looking for this rift machine? Your guess would be as good as mine. Well, since we just came from the north, I'd say it's a good bet it isn't up there anywhere. That still leaves east and west and south, and everything in between, like spearing fish in a barrel. That being the case, I suppose we just try to be as systematic as possible. I say we make a sweep east, and then maybe move south or west. East? Why? Well, seems as good as a direction. Not sure, but the instinct that's telling me east is the same one that's kept me alive this long, and I've learned not to ignore it. If you've got a better idea, I'll follow your lead. How about all of you just shut up and let me control that? We got to explore it all anyway. So we're going to be doing east, west, and then back east, and then back west, and then north, south, and all that good stuff as well. So. James did little, swallowed his pride, and it killed him. Of course we're dinging it up. You bastards don't have shovels? Oh no. Can't believe we don't have any lockpicks. Oh, that's fucking ridiculous. We have every key under the sun. But no lockpicks. Oh, and we have enemy here. No! God, just getting fucked up. God damn son of a bitch. Anyways, I'm reloading this. Just got done explaining to this old man that he needs to be careful. Eyes wide with surprise. Jesus, man. This is a battle with all this poison shit. Get some! Can't trade in battle, it looks like, so in that case we might as well end it. Give Patches a berry. You can't fix that bow? Need lockpicks, you son bitch. That's blessed. Blessed Elven armor is always nice, of course. It ain't as nice as the dragon armor, bro. So we got a chest we can't open. And this is a word lock. The great thing can be swallowed, but can also swallow us. This great thing can be swallowed, but can also swallow us. Okay. I didn't know it was water, but as soon as I flipped all those and those letters came up, it made sense. It's time to cross the bridge. Oh, hell no. Not till we save. You son of a bitch. Fucking killed everybody. Well, you'll be glad to know it's not even worth opening. There's a ring of light, one of those severed arms, a broadsword, and a crossbow, so we'll go ahead and leave that right there. Note to self, if we need food, here's some. Somebody's been going around hiding a lot of food in stumps. They were not alone. There's pirates and Mordhill around here as well, apparently. Oh shit, was I that weak? Oh yeah, my party is weak as fuck. I need to heal. Get him, James. Oh man. Whoops. Oh man, what the dude's poisoned? Well, that explains that. Probably should take the poison off the guy. Clickety fucking mouse. This is one of these shitty Amazon Basic mice that I use on my laptop, so... feeling much better? Going down, fool. River Song. Heal up, heal up. That's pretty nice. I need to find some 100% dragon armor to really make it worth it, or 90, or upper 80s. It's a trap. Oh, fuck. Well, it's hard to see. You dumb fucking retard. Yeah, now you're gonna have to heal. Okay, got him back up here. That one was pretty easy. We need the spell, old man. Little bit of bonus time added onto this video for shortening on the last one. Has feathers but can't fly, rests on legs but can't walk. I actually know this one. But what's funny is mine does not have legs right now because it's sitting directly on the floor. My mattress. More spells. That was the mirror wall spell, I believe. Really? Your union wore off already, huh? One pace to the north, 2 paces to the east, 2 paces to the south, 2 paces to the west, and 1 pace to the north. One pace to the north, 2 paces to the east, 2 paces to the south, 2 paces to the west, and 1 to the north. Alright, I had to look this one up. Makes perfect sense though. 1 pace north, 2 paces to the east, 2 paces to the south, 2 to the west, and 1 to the north. Basically, draw those in your mind, and you will have a square. It flies without wings, drops without fear, but held in warm hands, it will soon disappear. Warm hands. Whirlwind. No. Snowflake. Yes, sir! I'll take those. Oh, we got a bunch of these fuckers. Why do you only have 5? What the fuck? You should have 24 like everybody else there, bud. 24. Members of the Dragon's Maw Company should be advised that Morolf has ordered a change of passwords for the Dimwood until further notice. Accept no password other than Nerub's blood. Ah. Well, we have a password here, folks, and that's going to help us on the next leg of our journey, which will be the next video. Thanks for watching.